episode of Who Is with Ross Oteri. My name is Maydha Sood.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Why are you so low energy? Hello and welcome back. This is another episode of Who Is with Ross Oteri.
I was gonna come in like singing and shit, but
Nope. Thanks. I'm
but I
good.
decided not to. So you're
Good.
welcome. Yeah.
I'm Maydha Sood. I'm Maydha Sood.
Maydha Sood. You're Maydha Sood.
I'm Maydha Sood.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm low energy. I think I went to a friend's birthday party last night.
Oh, how was it?
We went to a country bar.
The Yale?
Which isn't my cup of tea.
Was it the Yale?
People don't know that the Yale is a country bar, so I decided to specify that it was a country bar.
Well, that was for me.
That was sure.
Like,
yeah.
It was my
What
question.
did you think it was? No, it was the Hootin' Tootin' Saloon. That was the Yale.
Well, maybe there's more country bars. I don't know.
Anyways.
Can I just point out that before we started recording, I asked you, so, how was your weekend? And you just listened to your music and completely ignored me.
Yeah, it was because I'm tired. I didn't want to talk about it.
You could have said that. Instead, you just like proceeded to just be there. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. I don't have time for this. Diva.
Me? Do you think I have a diva streak?
I think you're not fabulous enough for that.
I think you think I'm not fabulous. I think I know I'm fabulous. It's like me and Miss Piggy.
You wear overalls. Moving on.
That's farm chic. You know who else wears overalls? Britney Spears.
I've never seen her wear overalls.
Picture.
I haven't seen it.
Well, don't worry. You'll see it when the editor's done, and then it's like on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll comment on it at that point in time.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was at a friend's birthday party. It was enjoyable.
Did you do the bull thing?
I did, actually.
How many seconds did
Here's
you
my
last?
problem with the bull. Here's my problem with mechanical bull.
Yeah.
All right? The bull operator is always a man. And the man, anytime he sees a woman on the bull, goes, ooh, I'm going to give the woman an easy ride. It'll be like a do-do-do-do-do. They'll even make it gyrate a little bit, so there's some, like, bouncing going on. And it becomes a creepy little show for everyone else, right? As soon as it's a man, it becomes the fucking Thunderdome, okay? I'm on that hoe. I'm right in the middle. The trick is to sit right on the top of the pole, so you're at the center of gravity. Does not matter. My legs are tight around that hoe. I'm about to die, mind you. My back, full fucking activation, all right? My erectors were going crazy. Lats, feeling it. Arms, feeling it. Thighs, feeling it. I lasted for about 35 seconds before that man threw me off of that hoe. A woman goes on, it's like a damn do-si-do, like a little, like, you know those kids, they put the coin into the little ride things at the mall? It's like one of those things for them. And this isn't to be sexist. This is just to point out the sexism within the system. And I'm frustrated by it, and I wish it would end. All in all, to say, yeah,
So
I
you're
had
a
a good time.
feminist.
Yeah. I'm a feminist when it comes to
Equality.
mechanical bull. Hell yeah.
Otherwise you're not,
No.
then you don't deserve the equality here.
I don't like men who call themselves feminists. And this is going to become another rant. That's like a white person saying that I'm a black radical. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? As
no,
a man,
it's not the same.
it is almost exactly the same. We hold the power. We hold the power. Men hold the power.
Okay.
It's so easy for a
I
man to just call
misunderstood.
himself a feminist without doing the actual work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
There was this guy in school that I used to go to school with, basically. He said, I'm not a feminist. I want equality. I'm an egalitarian.
Oh, so he thinks feminism equals matriarchy.
I don't know what he thinks.
That's another problem I have with a lot of feminists, actually.
Oh, he made an entire
Thank you for
blog
cutting
about
me
it
off.
too. He wrote like a propaganda.
Blog about why he's not a feminist but an
Yeah,
egalitarian.
he was like, we should all strive for equality.
Question, was he a communist?
God no.
Okay, so then what are you talking
I
about?
don't think he even knew what communism meant because he thought feminism. He was like, no, I'm not a feminist.
He thought it was matriarchy, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be surprised if he even knows like the word communism. I hope none of my schoolmates ever see this. Doubt they will.
I'm not going to get on my rant about feminists and how they treat men. because I have a
You're
rant.
thinking, are you thinking TERFs?
I'm thinking about feminists
You're
who
thinking of
don't see
misandrist.
men as full people, not just misandrists, because they actually hate men. No, feminists who don't see men as being as people, and then reinforce the patriarchy inadvertently, because they say, "Oh, a man has emotions." Like it's like there's a thing online right now about male baddies, like men who call themselves male baddies, and then they're like,
What?
"Yeah, why is that a problem? Why, as a man, why can't you call yourself a male baddie? Like I'm a male
I mean,
baddie.
sure you can.
What's
I
wrong
just-
with that?
I don't like it.
Do it without being criticize that idea without being homophobic or sexist. Why don't you like it? Explain without being homophobic.
Why would okay? Firstly, I didn't even think of like a homophobia direction, so I don't know what you were thinking of. I just think when I think baddie, I think of woman
Why?
because women are baddies.
It's because women have been designated the role of only being worth what they look like, because that's what men have decided for them.
Right.
So now if a man subverts that and says, I'm a male baddie, and elevates the woman to desire man.
Sure, but like the other point of view would be if a woman calls herself a baddie, or like if you call a woman a baddie and then you're like, you call yourself. Where am I going with this? How do I put into words what I'm thinking? Okay, I think I got it. To me, it's like women now own the word baddie, and now if a man says I'm a male baddie, it's like, man, just get your own thing. Let women have something. But I also see your point of view, which is like, who called women baddies in the first place? But for me, I feel like women sort of like, it's like the F slur, and why gays can say the F slur because they're reclaiming the word.
But baddie was never a slur. Baddie has always been a compliment.
Yeah, but like, I think it's weird if a man calls anyone a baddie, let alone another man. I think it's okay for women to say baddie to other women.
So I can't call my male friends baddies.
I mean, you can. It's just like doesn't sound right.
Why doesn't it sound right?
It doesn't sit right because when I think baddie, I think woman. And like if you also called a woman a baddie, that wouldn't sit right with me either. I think it's only okay to say baddie if a woman is saying it to a woman.
So now men can't do something, period.
Yes.
And that's my problem. And on that note, we should introduce the guest for today. We got a fascinating individual. We talked about everything in this damn interview coming up.
Yep.
Thank you.
Commentary.
Please welcome to the show, Nicholas Lowe. All right, Nicholas Lowe. Welcome to the show.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Thank
that rhymed. That rhymed. You notice that?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the dome, man. Come on.
We always start with one question.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Dang. It's kind of scary. I don't know. Is anything?
Anything goes.
My name is Nicholas. I am a follower of Jesus Christ, first and foremost. I am a self-taught creator, Brainrot skit guy, Brainrot doom scroller. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've just been categorized as something that has just been creating content now. I'm just the Reels guy. So I am the Reels guy at UBC, for the most part.
How does that feel when people just kind of put you in that box? Because, like, if people don't know, you also, like, DJ. You do other stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like, you're a basketball player.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Honestly, at first it was a little awkward because I didn't really know how to feel. But I've come to just appreciate when people tell me that. Because, I mean, for someone to actually tell you that, oh, I watch your stuff, I feel like it's kind of scary. Like, I don't want to do that to other people and come up and whatever. So I'm just like, honestly, I appreciate it. I'm just honored to have people actually consume, 5 seconds of my content because, I I forget, like, that's what I do it for, you know? I don't do it for, like, oh, I need this to hit 1 million views. As long as it makes one person laugh, I'm like, there you go. Like, that's good enough for me. So I appreciate when people tell me, yo, I've seen your reels. You're the reels guy. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now that's how I've come to terms with that.
Have you gotten like the label of micro celebrity? Has someone told you that?
People definitely, like, my friends will make fun of me
Mhm.
and like, and just tell random people like, oh, this guy's like a celebrity, like, get his autograph, which like, it's not a good look at all. Yeah, I understand that. In terms of like numbers and like followers, I am a micro celebrity, but micro, you know, big emphasis on the micro there. So yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
weird.
But you're definitely like a campus celebrity.
Even that is a weird label, though. You
It
don't
is,
think?
yeah. It is a weird label. Honestly, I'm in my last year now, so like I'll take it, and then I'm gonna graduate and get out of here anyway. So yeah, campus celebrity. Like, for example, someone made I'm gonna shout someone out. The UBC like food man or whatever. I don't know if you've seen this guy's content. He just started making content, but he did like a UBC like creator video, and like I was on there. I was like, wow, like people actually know, and it's surprising sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that video. It's mostly people who vlog their lives in solder, right?
Yeah. Everyone in solder has nothing else better to do, so I'm in solder too. We have nothing else better to do, so all we do is just vlog and make content because we don't have 7 classes. Like, what are you guys studying?
I'm in political science.
Me too.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
is it a lot of work or no? Like,
Oh, it's a lot of reading.
Yeah, it can be a lot of work, but it doesn't have to be a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you guys like chat GPT the readings, or do you guys actually read it?
I try to read it,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not good at reading fast. So more often than not, I'm just like summarizing the readings.
Okay.
But it still takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'll be so dead ass. I have stopped doing the readings.
Okay.
Like I stopped doing the readings in like my second year,
Oh, okay.
and I
fair
just
enough.
kept getting fine grades.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, so they're optional.
Dude, that's the risk.
Yeah.
Because in my second year, like, I took school less seriously too, and you're like, okay, and you get a decent grade, and you're like, wait, I don't have to try,
No.
and it's just a slippery slope.
And if you're not going to grad school, it's like, why try?
And then you become a content creator.
Yeah.
And you start a
That's the
podcast.
pipeline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you start
Yeah.
making like Instagram reel content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is what happens when you start taking school less seriously.
This is a warning, actually.
Yeah, this is. Do not be like us.
Yeah.
It is unsustainable. Yeah. So
Is Instagram the only platform you post to?
it's the main one. I tried to do TikTok, but I just hate TikTok. That's another thing. I don't know why anyone uses TikTok. Like, do you guys use TikTok?
I'm a big TikTok head.
Why?
I'm a big TikTok head. It's because there's such a bigger range of content. Like, there's so much good educational content, and there's really good news and journalism, independent journalism as
Bro,
well.
education on TikTok.
Swear to God.
Come on,
Swear
that
to
is
God.
what is wrong with society,
Swear
bro.
to God. Swear to God. There's the etymology nerd, and there's the black guy who does like the accents and shit, and there's like the science stuff. I don't really watch the science stuff. There's like really good history stuff too, like from like PhDs who are just
Okay.
posting. Because it's like, I think it was bigger in the U.S. I lived in the U.S. for 5 years, so it was like way bigger.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
In India, they banned TikTok, and since then, I just never got back to it.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, I was so excited. I was having the time of my life. And then they banned it. And then I was really sad.
Yeah.
And then Instagram Reels just took over. Like, there was no need for TikTok then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never understood why anyone would use TikTok because, like, it's like, okay, I don't know if I can say it, but like,
go for
my
it.
Instagram, like, Reels, like, For You page is just a lot funnier than TikTok because of certain reasons that make these videos funny that I cannot say on camera.
I'll say it on camera.
Yeah, you say it on camera.
The Instagram Reels is a little bit racist. It's a little bit racist.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And depending on how your algorithm is shifted towards, it can range from we're getting fully anti-Semitic, anti-black, like, and then, or it can be like just a little tinge of like microaggression. Now,
Yeah.
my algorithm isn't, you know, crazy. I'm not the one who designed the algorithm either. I'm getting really defensive.
Yeah.
But you did the right thing not saying it. You did the right thing, because now I'm sweating a little
You're
bit.
just digging your own grave.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But no, I get it, because the content moderation is a little bit different on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's worse.
I was even gonna say I like Instagram because it's more like brain rotted, you know?
Yeah.
But you can get really the brain rotted stuff on TikTok. It'll be like it'll be a regular fucking person from like Tennessee just posting, and it has like maybe 500 views, 30 likes, and it'll just be like the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's just this person being themselves, you know? That's the brain rot. Reels, it's it's mass produced brain rot, you know? But like there are creators like yourself who do like Drewski thing, who actually do like put thought into the things that they produce.
Yeah.
And you can tell the difference, you know? And I appreciate creators like you who make those platforms better.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. But yeah. And you said it pretty well. I think I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. But why would you, use Instagram? I assume you use Instagram mostly.
Yeah.
Like, use Instagram, you can message people. I guess that's all you really do. And you can, like, post pictures. And you have, like, the option to scroll.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you use TikTok?
A different platform.
Because I assume the educational content is also, like, they probably post on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, most likely.
So then I would just I'm like a big Instagram guy. I'm like, I advocate for it.
I honestly, I use TikTok. I would advocate for people to use Instagram.
Okay.
Personally.
Yeah.
I know TikTok, just the whole UI, the experience, all of it is kind of funky, you know? Like, there is, and I feel like there's better stuff on Instagram, higher quality stuff from what I've seen.
Okay.
On Instagram. Like, TikTok is, like, purely, like, you know? It's, like, the next thing in a way that Instagram isn't as much. It's starting to get there.
Yeah.
And it is just ease, like, everyone you know from your whole life is on Instagram. You know? It's our Facebook, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I do post on TikTok, like, less so, just because I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I should. And I do want to start posting on YouTube Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we used to make fun of YouTube Shorts. But we're like, wait a second.
It's starting to pop off.
Like, that's where the real money is actually made.
Yep.
YouTube.
Yep.
I read a stat from a report that said that more people stream hours on YouTube than on their TVs. Sorry, YouTube is used more on TVs than it is on, like, computers and smartphones.
Interesting.
So it's like YouTube is, like, the thing.
That makes sense.
It's like cable. It's replaced cable completely.
Well, it's all the old people.
Yeah.
Like my mom.
Yeah, and my dad.
Dude, they just be watching those random things on they be watching the news through YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Fake news, too. Straight up fake news.
Six with AI.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, AI. Okay, I have so many tangents on content.
Go for it.
This is, like, the only place I can go.
No, this is... I'm glad this is the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's every episode.
Fake AI videos just, like, piss me off. Just in general. Like, and the thing is, why it pisses me off is because usually they're, like, taking advantage of people who don't know much better about AI.
Mm-hmm.
Give you an example. I was going to make a video about this, actually. So, there's this... I was scrolling, and then there's this, like, video of him talking about his, like... his gooning activities. And he created an app to, for men to, like, stop gooning.
Now, for the people out there who don't know, what is gooning?
So, gooning is man, it just dates back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a very,
Goes back to the Ming period, I think.
Yeah. It goes back. It's essentially when you, need a hit of, like, happiness.
Like dopamine.
Yeah, you need a quick dopamine hit, and it's...
Some stress relief.
Stress relief. And, yeah, you do that by, like, just by yourself.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a self-care activity.
like, self-care is, debatable, but yes. Yeah. And
It can get to a point where it becomes problematic if you do it too much.
there are different stances on gooning,
Mm-hmm.
but most people are aware of it.
Mm-hmm. The act.
Yes. Whether or not people think it's good or bad, most people just know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So some people, feel like it is not good to goon.
Mm-hmm. Anti-gooners.
Anti-gooners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anti-gooners. And so what this person did was they created an app for people to, fight lust and fight gooning,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I think, commendable. I do think, gooning is an issue
Mm-hmm.
for people who, are fighting like depression and loneliness, because that's the only way they are able to feel dopamine. And when they release that, then after that, they just crash, right? Because if you're not having actual activities and friends who are giving you dopamine or exercise, people just go to that. So that's an issue on itself. But this person created this app for that, and it was this person like, hey, this is my story. God changed my life. And you click on the profile, and it's just a bunch of this person, and then you realize that every time this person's recording, like something's different. Like maybe a mole is like misplaced,
Mm-hmm.
or the hair is completely different, or it's the same video like every 3 posts, and that's usually an indication that like it's AI.
Mm-hmm.
And so this person, so I clicked onto the link. I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I clicked on the link to the App Store, and then you can see the app developer. And then I was like, okay, let me look at the app developer, because the app developer name is not the same as the Instagram profile name. And so this app developer is a YouTube creator who does how to make money in 7 days videos.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like a Ty Lopez type.
yeah. So I'm sure that will be in a video of like how to make, thousands of dollars using AI. And it's just like using religion and AI to scam people who want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like terrible. I don't know. Something about that is it's just wrong internally for me.
No, 100%. It's the ethics of it. It's like you're using people's faith and literally the ability to trying to get better.
Yeah.
And saying we're gonna enrich ourselves off of that.
Yeah.
It's like if like Alcoholic Anonymous like charged like a subscription fee, like it's it's sick.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think I also think we need to educate old people. Like I don't know how. Educate old people, and especially Christians, because Christians are like, even like religious people as a whole. So I'm Christian, but I understand that Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, like we're all like very gullible people when it comes to faith, whatever it might be. We think, like this is a sign from God, but it's just some guy with AI. I think there needs to be some sort of level of education for that. Yeah.
No, I agree. Like, I mean, when it comes to AI and your content, how do you approach it?
I love AI for making subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys do that at all? You guys actually?
Nope. It's just all brain power.
Bro, y'all gotta lock in. Like, what do you guys edit on?
Final Cut Pro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or Premiere. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I use CapCut, so
Okay.
I'm not really that big dog, but CapCut is like AI generated text. It's just, dude, just solves like all your issues in life. Like you just feel so much better.
Mm-hmm.
That I use AI for a lot of like finalizing scripts, because I can't type. So whenever I'm like, if a brand messages me for a script idea, you can't read it. Like I'm typing it, but you can't read it. So I'd be like, yo, fix the script, like format it. I use that for that. Most of my stuff is a brain power though, for like scripting.
So you're using AI the way it's meant to be used, like as a tool to optimize your own like process.
Yes.
Rather than like a co-author or like someone to just write everything for you.
Yeah. I think for social media, it's hard to connect with people when it's all strictly AI. Like even the scripts that people use, like they're probably based off of, videos that genuine people have created, right? But it all comes back to your ability to create and connect with people. And like whenever you write AI anything, like you read it, and you're like, this has no soul, or it just kind of sucks. But the prof doesn't care, or I don't care, for school. But yeah, for content, it's just not funny.
And you need that human touch to it.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys use AI for your guys' stuff at all, like in the capacity?
Never for anything creative. I only use it for stuff that's like super rote, super like just like brain dead. If me as a human feels brain dead doing it, then I'll get AI to do it.
Yeah.
And then I also have like things like I try to do it very limited because of the fucking knowledge I have of the water usage and shit, which I wish I didn't know. I wish
Ignorance
I
is
didn't know.
bliss.
Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss. Like I just wish I didn't know that part of it, because then I would not feel bad about using it more.
How much water does it use? I don't actually know.
It's like 7 like water bottles per prompt on ChatGPT.
I've heard 500 ml per prompt.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of like there's a lot of
depends.
Numbers floating around.
Right.
Nobody really knows, I think, how much water AI actually uses, but we know that it's a lot, and they only use fresh water.
It's the dumbest thing. You'd think they'd use like salt water, like and shit, but it's like no, because of the salt, it can like it's bad for the electricity or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like because it's conductive. Yeah.
So we're actually get to a point where there's no more water, and then we'd be like, because everyone's ChatGPTing.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like we as individuals can't really do much about it, because like straight up governments are using it all the time.
We're cooked.
We're cooked.
We're cooked. Yo, World War III is gonna happen, by the way.
Yeah.
In this lifetime, there's no way like people are sane enough at the top to not want to kill each other, and we're all gonna be byproduct of it. So this is a sign, like you gotta figure out, a bunker somewhere.
I'm gonna just dig a big hole.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my friends are like, yo, let's pool together some money, buy some up in like the Northwest Territories, just in case.
I might just go to Africa, because they're not gonna touch Africa. The bombs are not dropping on Africa.
Yeah, they're just drafting people from Africa.
They're not gonna draft nobody.
They're definitely gonna draft
they're
people
not.
from Africa.
Who's
Come
drafting who
on.
from Africa?
The
Exactly.
colonial powers.
Yeah,
were
exactly.
like,
But no, they can't no more.
they will.
No, they can't.
They'll make up like an agreement, and it'll be like a whole thing. But I'm so sure no one, if there is a war, there is no way that Africa, South Asia.
Even World War II, Africa wasn't touched.
But weren't there soldiers going from Africa?
Yeah, that's but only because we were like colonized at the time.
I'm sure they'll find a new colonialist way to like actually make that
not
happen.
if I get involved.
What are you gonna do?
Degree, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get involved. I'll say, hey, watch out.
Stop it.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah.
No means no.
No means no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did want to ask about like the origins of like how you got into like content creation, like the decision to just like go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so most people don't know. I started making content in high school, like on TikTok, really stupid trends. Like I thought it was really funny. I look back, I'm like, just wish I didn't do it. Like I don't know if you know. Oh, man. Like there'd be trends where it's like, I don't know how specific I should get. Should I get?
Go
Okay.
for it. Yeah.
There's one video where it's like POV, like when the deaf guy hears or something. I'm not gonna explain. Everything I did was like really bad and cringeworthy. I had one video hit 1 million views though when I was in high school. I was like, oh, this is sick. That was it. Like everything else was like pretty garbage. So I love creating stuff, and most people don't know about me. Most people don't know this about me, but I served in the military for 2 years after high school.
Are you from Singapore?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I was born in Singapore. And in Singapore, I hated the army. I didn't hate like the people or anything. It's just like the structure of armies. It's just so useless. I get it. Like I get it. Singapore, like it's a small country. I mean, be faithful and defend the land that we were so grateful to have. But I never grew up there at all, so I had no like ties.
Where'd you grow up?
So I was born in Singapore. I lived in Beijing for like 6-7 years. That's my bad. And then I moved here in like grade 3. So I was never really in Singapore.
Yeah.
And the first year there, I was just like pretty miserable. Just like you go to camp and whatever. I was lucky though because it was during COVID, so I went in 2020, and because of COVID, everything was a lot slower, and we actually had work from home days in the army, which is pretty funny. You never expect.
How do you do that?
Just you can't have that many people in the camp, so half of y'all are just home.
So it's like you have like a drill sergeant yelling at you over Zoom?
They used to have like fitness trainings over Zoom. Like it would be like place your camera there, everyone like start doing jumping jacks and listen to the instructor and do your push-ups. But yeah, most like for me, I was lucky that like I was doing a lot of like admin work because I was supposed to be a medic, and then I found it's all science related studying. I told myself in high school I was not touching science again after that. So I complained my way out of being a medic, and then they put me into the admin office that runs medic course because I sound like a white person. I emceed like all the events because they have an accent. I don't know if you want to sing for an accent is.
I've heard it. Yeah.
It's like a mix of like Asian and African. I don't know.
It's almost like the Malaysian. It is basically the Malaysian. Yeah.
It's like Singlish.
It is. It sounds like a Nigerian accent, low key. But just like a Chinese Nigerian accent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know how they got there, but it's probably one Nigerian person that met a Chinese person, and Singapore is born. I don't know. I don't know how, but they just sound like that. So yeah, because I sound like a white person, they put me in charge of like emceeing events and whatnot. But yeah, so when I work from home, they can't do anything because I'm supposed to be doing like admin work, but you can't take admin work out because it's confidential. So I would just play Call of Duty.
The real army lifestyle.
That is real
Call
army.
of Duty.
I learned a lot in Call of Duty. I learned all the strategies and communication.
All the guns.
Exactly. So that was my... Yeah, that was my army experience.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could... Yeah.
So then you took like a hiatus basically when you were in the army.
Yeah, pretty much. So it was in this... The first year was like, okay, I was just like super sad. And then my second year, I was like, yeah, I'm doing nothing. Let me try to do content again, like just for fun.
This is your second year in university?
No, second year in the army.
Oh, in the army. Okay. Yeah.
And so I did TikTok primarily, and I was pretty big at the time in Singapore. I didn't have a crazy following because I was pretty new, but people would like come up to me at the bus stop. They'd be like, yo, you're the TikTok guy. And I'd be like, yeah, and then take a picture.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Yeah.
And Singapore's really small. Like, imagine like if UBC was just like an actual city. Like that's the vibe it feels because like, everybody kind of knows everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gave me like a glimpse of like, oh, this is what being a creator looks like.
It was kind of like I can actually do something with this. Low-key.
Yeah, but that was a time, and that was like 2021, and brand deals and like UGC, and it wasn't as easy. Like no one really knew what was going on. Like everyone was just still making content just to make content because it's fun. Now it's like a whole, like if you want to make part-time money, like you just go into it. But back then, like that didn't really exist as big as it's now. And so I didn't really make. I made like what, $200? Like I made like no money essentially, but I gained like 20,000 followers, and yeah, then I moved to UBC, to start my first year at solder, and I just dropped content because I was like, that was cool. You know, I transitioned to university now. I gotta like lock in and be like serious, and it was just weird to, I don't know, like I felt like self-conscious because I was like, content's not, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like,
New environment, like
yeah. Like I gotta like pretend like I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like be nonchalant and like.
Yeah, just the classic first year experience.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I stopped doing content as a whole, and then but I love making vlogs. So I would make a monthly vlog, and it's just fun, like capturing moments with your friends. I did that a bunch for like 2 years, and then in my third year, I was just so pissed off at Instagram because I knew how to create stuff like with TikTok and whatnot. I knew how to do it. I knew how to do I knew how to do it, but I also hated social media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you guys' stance is on like social media as a whole. Like,
I think people. Okay, I have multiple takes on this. Firstly, no one needs to know what they look like as much as we do now because of social media. Everything is captured at any given moment. You sort of know what you look like because you're so self-conscious for like social media purposes. Anyone might take a picture, your friends might want to take a picture, you'll put it up, whatever. Then there's the filters, the age filter. I hate it. You don't need to know what you're gonna look like when you're older. I think social media just as a whole has made everyone a lot more vain than ever before, than they need to be. And it's coming back to bite us in the ass. Secondly, I think no one was supposed to be this connected. There's too much connectivity. Like, I don't need to be available to everyone 24/7. But the pressure of social media is that anyone can text you at any time, call you at any time, whatever. And you just feel like you have to text back, you have to call back. We're too connected. Which just kind of like, I guess it's pros and cons. Like, it's good that we're all connected, but I don't think we need to be this connected.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh man.
That was a good catch.
Jesus Christ.
It could have been a lot worse.
I could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had to like record like 30 minutes worth of an episode before.
What? When was that?
Christmas.
Oh no, we only missed like 10 minutes of that.
Felt like 30.
Yeah.
What happened?
One of the like this
the
camera.
battery got disconnected.
It was, I don't know if you saw this. It was the Nardwar one. And
Yo,
then-
that was some rage bait, by the way. That was like.
We were sabotaged.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
No.
It was- it
That
We
was-
didn't
Chris
plan
Kringle.
for it to be like that.
See, no, wait. So I can't tell if you guys are joking or not.
No,
We're not joking.
we're not joking. Wink.
It's crazy work.
The investors were really mad. The entire board was like,
That was genius on a marketing level, though.
Yeah, it worked a bit too well. There was backlash.
Oh, yeah. Like people actually,
people were
like,
Yeah.
mad.
people actually cared. Like,
Yeah, people.
come
Yeah,
on, man.
I have thoughts about that, but
Just-
yeah,
just a simple joke.
it was just a simple joke.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But you guys have met Nardwar here, right?
I haven't.
I've seen him.
I met him once.
I don't want to bug him.
Oh
but
yeah.
like he was doing a show at CITR.
Oh yeah.
And then I just like sat outside and I was like, oh my god, Nardwar. And then he was just like going about his day.
Yeah.
And I was just there, I was freaking out.
What day was that? Like, what day of the week?
I think it was like third year. Sometime in third year.
What day of the week was it? Do you remember? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday,
Nope.
Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Why would I remember that?
Yeah. Just
Well-
because we're only here Sundays, so it's like, if he's not here Sundays, I'm never gonna see him. Basically.
Yeah, no, he's super nice. Like he did the whole like, the thing where like he says like the artist's name.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Nick." He's like, "I don't know what he does. I'm not gonna recreate it, but like he
Yeah.
did it." I was like, "Yo, like I feel so special right now." he didn't have to do all that.
Yeah.
But no, he's
yeah.
super genuine.
He also does a "Who are you" thing.
Oh yeah.
And that was an accident.
It
Yeah.
was an accident.
That was an accident.
Because I saw that and I was like, Ross, was this your inspiration?
Mm.
He was like, nope.
No. Like maybe subconsciously, but that
He's
was
just,
not
like, consuming
my
the
intention.
content.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did want to ask you about like Christianity and your faith.
Oh, yeah,
a
go
little
ahead.
bit. Like, did you grow up Christian, born again? What's your story there?
My story. So I grew up like agnostic.
Mhm.
So I live with my mom. So me and my mom like really had no care in the world for any sort of religion. I was too young, and my mom was also like she did not care. Like she was on a grind, bro. She was just trying to make as much bread as possible. And that was all that was all throughout China when I was in Beijing. And then I moved here in grade 3. And when I moved here, I went to a private school. I went to a private Christian school because my mother thought that everyone in North America does drugs.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It was just like, the stereotype of Asian people, of North Americans, like Americans and whatnot, like everyone's just druggy. Or like school bullying.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, alcoholics, partying. You see on TV, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's just what is portrayed. Like, in every single high school movie. And yeah, I think that definitely influenced, my mother's decision of putting me into a private Christian school. So we have like older like aunts and uncles here, and they pretty much told her like, oh, you should go to this school. So I went to a school called John Knox Christian School, and me and my mom were both agnostic. And yeah, that was the first time I got introduced to like what a Bible was. They like give you a Bible, and you had like your own like cover, so it was like it's personalized and cool, but I don't know, it's just a book to me. And after a while, in grade like,
Say it.
grade like 6, 7. I hate it, but I love it at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's when I really like went to church. Because my friends would invite me to church because it's just fun. Like, you play games and, you can do all the things that you can't do, like, in a classroom, for example. And so that's when I, like, really got introduced to, like, the church. But I'd say I didn't really, like, care about Christianity too much. Like, like, you just pray, you say you're a Christian or whatever, and that was kind of it. But I think one of the turning points for me that actually made me a Christian was when I was in grade 9. And that was when I, was conscious of like my emotions and your feelings, and you can get like pretty sad sometimes. And at the time, it was Father's Day. And so I didn't grow up with a father, so my parents like split, like right after I was born, pretty much. And so for me, growing up, like Father's Day was like the worst day in the world. It's like the day that like the world reminds you of what you don't have, which was like soul crushing to me at that age, because everyone would have like parents that like come for like Father's Day and whatnot. So for me, I was like, oh, it's just so like I hated the day. And it was a Father's Day like church sermon, and it was about there's like a creator, and this person cares for you even though like the world kind of sucks. Even if you don't have an earthly father, like there is a heavenly Father there who like cares for you. And that was kind of when I made it personal, for me, Christianity and Jesus and God, because I realized looking back, even though I had no clue what I was doing, but at the same time, like, I felt like I was pretty blessed. And obviously, like, my mom worked hard and whatnot, but to get to the position where I was like, it was not me at all. And so for me, that was when I, like, started to, go deeper into relationship with Jesus Christ. And that was a start, but that was like, there's still like so many ups and downs. Like there's times like after high school, like, are you guys religious at all?
Nope.
I grew up religious.
You grew up really
Yeah. Like Christian.
Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, after high school, it's like, that's like freedom,
Mhm.
especially because I went to a Christian school. So everyone was like, yo, like, we don't have to like go to school. We don't
Time
have
to
to like,
go nuts.
everyone's going to parties. Like we couldn't really swear like in school because it's Christian school. Like, you're not swearing.
Mhm.
Although we kind of did, just not in class. Like me and my friends did.
Yeah, like on the down low.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was like, actually, yeah, Christian school, like, it's not very Christian actually.
Yeah.
But there's some basis of like properness. But yeah, no, I was pretty bad actually. I was saying some slurs like it shouldn't have been saying.
Mhm.
That's on me. My bad, bro.
Oh my God.
I apologize for that.
Hey, my fault too.
Yeah.
My fault too. Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. We learn.
Yeah, we learn.
We
Yeah.
learn. When you're at that age, you just want to be cool, and that was like what it was to be cool.
Mhm.
So yeah. But yeah, so after high school, everyone's going crazy, everyone goes bonkers, and I graduated in COVID, so there's no system, no structure, like everyone's just out here smoking weed, doing drugs, going to parties.
So everything your mom was afraid of.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't do it.
But you were around it.
I was around it.
Yeah.
I was around it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I had friends who would be like selling. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, my experience in a Christian, like, private school was similar to the show Euphoria, especially at the time Euphoria was coming out. Like, when people say, like, Euphoria is not accurate, that's, like, so exaggerated. It was like, no, Euphoria is super accurate to the way that I grew up, like, and the people that I was around. I don't know if it was the same for you.
Mine was not, but
Okay.
But so
People were doing drugs in school. In school.
Did you go to an American high school?
No, this was in Canada, and also a little bit in the U.S., but mainly in Canada.
So
like,
where?
my private school in Calgary, and then my like public. I went to public school for 2 years in like a small town outside of Calgary.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was very accurate to that. It was
Yeah.
like drug dealers, drugs, fights, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so you went to private school first, or?
Yeah, Christian
then-
private school first, and then public school for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what were your thoughts on like religious school versus a public school?
I was gonna say your mom's fears are like she needs to avoid the Christian schools because that's where I found the most partying and stuff. Like, because everyone is just pent up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
yeah.
I agree. Like, and here's the thing. Like, here's a crazy statistic. Like, most of my grad class in my Christian school are not even Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now.
Yeah.
So I have my own like thoughts about. I don't know if Christian school really works as what it's supposed to be at all. Like, yeah, there's something that can be done better for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so after high school, was like kind of pissed off at God because I had to go to the army. So I had to fly all across the world, and my mom's still here. So I was like living with my cousin's family, and I just felt like alone and everything. I was like, this sucks. And so the first year I was there, I was just mad at God, just not really doing anything religious at all. But my second year in the army, I started asking a lot of questions. Like, why is there suffering in the world? If God is so good, why is there suffering? Why? Okay, if God says thou shalt not murder, why is there like genocide in the Old Testament? Like, why is he striking and like murking the Canaanites or whatever? Like, all these questions of like this doesn't make sense. But I think that was a turning point for me where I did get answers, and I think there are questions where like as humans, like you cannot like physically, there's no way like, for example, like what does heaven look like? Couldn't tell you. Like, we can all guess from reading, or like we just can't know. And I think most people, that is like why it's hard to believe in a religion, regardless if it's Christianity or not, because people just want to know everything. But I think as humans, like, for me, I understand that I'm literally nothing in this world. Like, if you think about it, like, we're just one organism, one little thing in the space of like this large time. So who am I to be like, I need to know all the answers? Because there's no way I'm going to know all the answers. And so I tried to piece together what I can, like scientifically. Like, okay, if everything comes from something, that means there has to be a start to the universe. Like, like, it has to be. Like, you can trace back everything. So for me, it's like, okay, at that point, I was like, I don't know if it's the Christian God or Allah, or if like, you know, Buddhism explained it, or I didn't know what, but I knew there was something for me. And then going down that route was how I kind of figured that, okay, Christianity makes the most sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was a journey in the true sense of the word.
Yeah. How about you? Like, you said you grew up Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just I have issues with the church itself. But I'm like at the point where it's like, you know, there's probably something else. It's a longer conversation with me because it's like just from like looking at religion and the history of religion and like it's complicated, but I'm also not I'm not an atheist for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm not even agnostic. It's like there is something, you know?
Yeah.
And to me, it's more of like, it's not a thing, it's like a force,
Mm.
you know? It's like an unconscious force
Mm.
that, like gravity almost, that kind of bridges everything, living and unliving.
Like, you can't see it, but like,
Yeah.
gravity's like holding you down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, it's something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly want to be religious so bad, but I can't get myself to believe. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I grew up in India. I went to a school called the Sri Ram Millennium School. Sri Ram, like Lord Ram.
Mm-hmm.
So inherently there was a little bit of like Hindu values mixed in with Indian cultural values, which I think it's true for most Indian kids out there, unless they're Muslim. If you're Hindu, you're gonna be taught at least a little. Honestly, most of what you're taught in school is kind of nods to Hinduism, and none of my parents were religious really, so I never really got into religion as like a thing, and I was a lot more interested in philosophy, so I went into philosophy and I started reading about like existentialism, and eventually, at first I was agnostic, and eventually I just stopped believing in like a higher power altogether, because like you said, there's so many questions that you just can't answer. There's so many like contrasts between what you're told and what you actually see, and it just doesn't work. So I feel like you also kind of need to have like a certain level of cognitive dissonance to actually believe in like a higher power. And I rationalize my way so far out of that now I can't get back into it. But it's honestly kind of depressing to just like not believe in something that's bigger than yourself or like bigger than humanity, and just know that everything that I see, that's what is.
Like, that's
everything that kind of like, I know there is a universe. Things come into existence. We don't know how. And there is no explanation for it. And that's just what it is. Like, you don't know why things happen or what you can even do about it, because there's no like guiding light the way religion gives you like a guide to get through life. So it's kind of rough.
For me, the act of faith is accepting that nothingness and just letting it be. It's like not the opposite of trying to believe in something, but rather letting what isn't there in the physical, in what you know is the real world, it's real, just be as it is. I think that, for me, is where I find the most peace.
Interesting. I think I'm there, but because of philosophy.
And I think
existentialism.
that, and this is a bigger conversation
Yeah.
that we can't have, but I think that unfortunately we separate the two so much when historically they have been so entwined. Like the first philosophers were religious.
I agree.
Like
I agree.
we've only started to separate out the secular and religious since the 1700s with Locke and Penn,
Yep.
when creating America said we need to separate out. We're going to build a nation that is purely secular, and taxes don't go to a king based off of religious reasons. They go to us based off of us owning the land. That was like the whole play. That's like, how do we separate that justification? You know, how do we decide what's secular and what's religious? They're the first guys to really do that historically. So, yeah.
I didn't actually know that,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's, no, I fully like. Do I empathize with that? Because I have friends, like I have one of my best friends in the same position as you. Like he was like the guy who brought me to church when I was a kid, and now he's like agnostic. He doesn't like really know, because it's like there's so many questions he has about like suffering and like, you know, evolution that just like, you know, it doesn't explicitly say in the Bible. And he's like, even if I wanted to believe, like I can't. And I'm like, I don't even know what to say, you know, like it's just, but I admire like people who actually try to figure it out, even if it's not, you know, Christianity or whatever. Like the act of seeking, I think, is really, really important, because even if most people are born into Christianity and they just like stick with it, right? They just go to church for like
They don't ever
all their
question
lives.
it.
They don't
yeah.
understand like,
Yeah.
how do I explain to someone what is Christianity? Like, how do I explain to them why is there killing in the world? Like a lot of people can't answer that, and I think that is an issue, because if I was to try to share and I'm unable to answer, it just makes me look stupid, and it makes Christianity look a lot stupider.
Yeah.
So that's that's what I stand on like religion and faith and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah. Hell yeah.
that's sick though.
I think on that note, on that like a pious note, we should end the show. Nicholas Lowe, thank you so much for coming on. I feel like we talked about everything.
Dude, we went from gooning to religion.
to religion, yeah.
The whole spectrum.
To 6'7", yeah.
Yeah, who would have thought? You did 6'7" and like religion in the same podcast.
Well, 6'7" is my god.
We've got range.
Yeah. Nicholas Lowe, thank you, and go with 6'7".
6'7". No, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys a lot.